Eliza marched towards the village square. Her heart pounded. Anger swelled in her chest. They ignored her warnings, dismissed her fears. But she had to try one last time. The square, usually bustling, stood eerily still. Villagers lined the perimeter, faces pale, lips moving silently. A chill snaked down Eliza's spine. This was not prayer. This was something else. Something wrong. Their silence fueled her anger. How could they be so blind? Didn't they feel it? The shift in the air, the strange hum vibrating beneath her feet. She pushed through the throng of silent bodies, their blank eyes staring straight ahead. In the center stood the obelisk, black and imposing. It had always been there, a looming shadow in the heart of the village. But now, something was different. Atop the obelisk, a lantern glowed with an ethereal light. Its glow pulsed in sync with the humming that resonated through the square. Eliza's gaze locked onto the lantern. It drew her in, a hypnotic beacon in the gathering gloom. The air thrummed around her, growing warmer, thicker. The humming intensified, vibrating in her teeth. She had to know, had to understand. Ignoring the silent villagers, she stepped towards the obelisk. Each step felt heavy, as though wading through mud. Reaching out, she touched the smooth, cold surface of the stone. The humming ceased abruptly. Silence, absolute and suffocating, descended. Eliza gasped. The world around her dissolved into a dizzying swirl of colors and shapes. She closed her eyes against the disorientation, but the swirling continued behind her eyelids. Nausea rose in her throat. Then, as suddenly as it began, it stopped. Eliza opened her eyes cautiously. She stood in the village square, but it was different, twisted, wrong. The buildings were distorted, the sky a swirling vortex of unnatural hues. The villagers were gone. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through her. What had she done? Where was she? Hello? Her voice echoed in the unnatural silence. No answer came, only the whisper of wind that smelled of ozone and something else. Something ancient. Then a voice, echoing in her mind, cold and detached. "You should not have touched the lantern, child!" Eliza spun around, searching for the source of the voice. "Who's there?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "We are the Watchers," the voice continued, bound to observe. "Your curiosity has upset the balance." The air crackled with unseen energy. Eliza's breath came in short, panicked gasps. "This village is built on a lie," the voice boomed. "A lie we were tasked to contain. Now you have unleashed it." Eliza sank to her knees, fear threatening to overwhelm her. The ground began to tremble. In the distance, the villagers emerged from the twisted buildings, their eyes glowing with an eerie blue light. They were chanting in an ancient guttural language. The village began to dissolve around her, collapsing in on itself. Eliza squeezed her eyes shut, bracing for the unknown.